just wanted to welcome everybody. My name is Chris Yared. I'm here on behalf of Healing Children of Conflict. We're excited. This is an organization that's just been around for 2 years. We've helped some other children, but this is the first time we've been able to bring a child, and Hamzah is from Iraq, and his father is here. Just to give a little background, and Hamzah is 8 years old. He just had a birthday on May 1st on Sunday. It was about 3 years ago that he was playing outside of his house when a U.S. missile exploded where he was playing, and that's what caused the injuries. Our organization feels that we have a responsibility to help heal, both physically and psychologically, the wounds of war, and we're excited to have them. He will be here for about 6 weeks. He'll be fit with a prosthesis for his right leg, and we have local doctors that are helping. All the funding for this came, for the most part, from people in West Michigan. And our organization, again, is Healing Children of Conflict, and we have a website at healingchildrenofconflict.org. We will have other public events so people can come to meet him and certainly to donate time and money. Thank you.
We have a twofold mission in Healing Children of Conflict. The first is to try and provide medical assistance to children who have been hurt in one way or another in conflicts in which the US has been involved militarily. Right? So in particular, we focus on Iraq, Afghanistan, and Gaza. And our second mission is to educate the community here in West Michigan about the human cost of war. War tends to be presented as an abstraction. We want to show that it affects real people, including, tragically, children, like Hamzah, this little Iraqi boy who just turned 9 on May 1st, and who we've been able to bring to West Michigan, thanks to the generosity of many individuals here who've contributed to the costs of bringing him, to institutions like Ronald McDonald House, and to the generosity of Mary Freebed, and the community here that's given him a very warm welcome, and is going to enable him to get the treatment that he hasn't been able to get in Iraq over the past 3 years, since a US airstrike cost him his right leg. He was out playing in the street when a bomb attacked his neighborhood, and he lost his right leg in the process, and still has shrapnel embedded in his body. So he's a child who, in his own flesh and in the story of his family, embodies the human cost of warfare, right?
For me, helping with Hamzah and Imad while they were here, it was really great to be involved more on a closer level with HCC and see more of the human part of what we're doing. We've done a lot with education-wise, but it was really great to see the personal work that we were doing, and actually see the smiles on his faces when we were, on their faces while he got his new leg, and bring him to the different places around Grand Rapids. So it was really great to see more in depth the work that we were doing with HCC.
People always would say, you're doing great things, thank you. And I said, we can't really be thanked for this. I feel like we're getting so much out of this, and you get to know someone for a few months and never having met them, just through email and phone, and then he comes here and he's just an amazing person, and to see him work hard and be so grateful for all the help that we're giving him. It just meant a lot. When the first time he started walking, it was emotional. It was great to see that, and it's hard to put into words how much it meant to us.
I've had really what I would call a sense of guilt for seeing, directly the damage done to Iraqi people, particularly now Iraqi people, because this is an Iraqi case. This came especially from meeting Iraqi refugees and interviewing some of them, and seeing particularly what had happened to women and young children in the course of this conflict. So seeing Hamzah and Imad come here and have them go away from Grand Rapids, considerably healed, both physically and also, I think, mentally, in recovery from the violence, their mental recovery from the violence, made me really, really happy, and gave me, a sense of the fact that we here in Michigan were doing something to make amends.
I've seen a lot of wounded children because of my time in the military, but this was the first time that one of those children was brought to the United States that I saw. And I was delighted that some people were really reflective about what was going on just by seeing him and seeing his wounds. And there was a kind of fascination about him and how he got around and what a great spirit he had in spite of the pain that he had gone through and was still experiencing. And I think that it makes war a little bit more human, and when that happens, I'm happy, because I think we think about war in a very antiseptic way, and we don't see the hurt that it happens to people.
He's tired, he misses home, afraid he'd be alone. Can't wait to use the phone to call his mom. So far from what he knows, can't wait to feel his tones. He wonders why he chose today to speak. Silence hurts, he needs your help. You turned away and then he wept. He looked at him, you gave a smile. It's all it took, it lasted a while. Just smile, just smile.